Green bud.
Yeah.
And is that that's little Dave sitting
Dave,
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Well,
keep
that,
losing track because he's little there,
yeah.
but of course Roy was a lot older.
Lois always wanted to
I
do the
know.
wiggle.
You and she were show offs.
Yeah. Could see Hutchison's old garage there in that picture.
Ah. I don't know what we were trying to do there. Set up croquet. Yeah, there's little Dave.
Wave, then throw the ball.
I think he was playing jarts.
Uh,
That was a cute little shot of him. Looks like Uncle Bud enjoyed the hammock.
yeah, I don't remember that. And maybe that was that one
Yeah,
that.
the Lots were there that day too, and there's Aunt Carrie.
Hmm.
I guess you had the whole gang over that day. Oh no, that's not at your house now. That's at Aunt Lois's.
Oh yeah, she had them once. The lots. She
Yeah.
finally got them down there with all of us. Yeah.
All
And
these.
George Jr. He got lost coming down, and they were sort of mad at each other. And Carrie was getting mad because he couldn't find it.
Now, who's in the foreground there?
That's Ruth.
No, not her. Not. I know that's Ruth. There was another woman.
That's
that
George Jr.
Yeah.
And Lois is there.
There's Aunt Carrie and you.
Mm.
But there was another woman there. I didn't know who it was.
Mary, May.
An older woman, I thought it was. Unless.
Could have been Elizabeth, maybe.
No.
Hmm.
There's Jack Kemp's father,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Kemp. Maybe it was Aunt Marie. Maybe that's who it was.
Yeah. And there was a couple times they brought the Aunt Marie's sister, who was a nun,
Mm-hmm.
and she came.
There's Aunt Elizabeth. Looks like everybody was being lazy that day. Nobody's out playing badminton or anything.
Mm.
Oh, Bill Long came too, and there's Mr. Kemp.
Hmm.
There's Muzz talking to Ruth Lot.
Mm-hmm.
There's George Lot. Oh, there's Aunt Marie's sister,
Ah.
the nun.
Yeah. Do you remember what her name was?
No, no.
Who's that?
I think that's Aunt Marie in the stripes.
Ah.
There's Aunt Carrie.
Yeah. Yeah, Lois used to have a lot. Well, she always had the 4th of July picnic.
Oh, Daddy got in that picture.
Oh, good.
You must have been taking it,
Hmm.
or someone. That's me. There's Jack Kemp. There's Daddy and me.
That was a nice hair style you had at that time.
And was playing jarts with Aunt Lois. They had a lot of happy memories together. I think Aunt Lois always enjoyed going to see Muzz.
Well, she said she was a neat aunt because she still could do young things.
Mm.
You know, like, just the horses for one thing.
That was a fun game. We used to play that a lot.
Hmm. I don't know whether I gave one game to the kids next door the first year they moved. Oh, it was a little quate game or something.
Here goes with the wiggle again.
I don't know whether they had the porch then or not. No, the porch was added on at Lois's. Jack built it.
There's the showgirl. Yeah, Lois with her wiggling and you with your dancing.
Yeah, I called her. Oh, I won't get into it now. I did call her, though, and she couldn't talk at that time. She hasn't gotten back to me yet.
She was always lucky with her picnics. She
Yeah.
always had good weather. I only remember one picnic where it rained and we all had to sit on the porch.
Well, just at around mealtime, and we had to eat on the porch. but she had the porch to come in, you know.
Yeah, she was lucky to have that porch. It was a nice big porch.
It was a nice home and yard to raise 4 boys.
I think we're looking at my vegetable garden in the backyard.
It was nice you got that together because I wasn't any help to you. You did that on your own. I guess Daddy sort of helped. And then you had the boy next door do some digging for you, didn't you?
Yeah, he did do a little help, give me a little help there. But I had an awful lot of shade. I remember I couldn't.
Well, the
grow
tree
things
wasn't,
for a while.
yeah, after a while you started to have too much shade. But the house was still trimmed in pink then. Aw.
Here's Skipper, little Skipper.
Now we're at Muzz's again.
Yeah, but I can't keep track. We go from one yard to another and one picnic to another. I don't know what picnic this was.
I don't know, Muzz, well, was that Pop-Pop we saw? So it wasn't the one she had after Pop-Pop passed.
I'd have to know what date it was.
Yeah, that was nice to have that swing, but Daddy didn't particularly like putting it up and taking it down. But they had a lot of enjoyment from it.
Oh, I love that swing. That was such a nice place to sit in the summer.
Remember
it was
when we
hot.
brought Skipper back from New Jersey, and you and Ricky, and we all sat in the swing with the little puppy?
Yeah. Oh, there's Muzz's hydrangeas. They were so beautiful, her flowers. They were all different colors. And she used to put horseshoes. I think the iron in the horseshoes is supposed to make them turn a certain color. I forget if it's pink or blue. Skipper's got an itch. They have a little picket fence going across the front of the yard now, the people that moved in there
Oh, yeah.
at Muzz's house. Yeah.
That man sold it that bought it from Muzz, I guess.
I'm not sure. I don't know if he's still there or not.
He was robbed a couple times. But she never had any trouble, and she was down there all by herself for 10 years.
Yeah.
She had Skipper for most of that time, but she was by herself for a long time. Gave her credit, but she wasn't scared.
No.
She wasn't a scary person that way.
Well, I don't think the times were a little better then, too. You didn't have as much crime.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, this is Linda's wedding. Linda Lott's wedding.
Or the other one.
No, it's
yeah,
Linda.
Yeah. We didn't take movies of the other one. Oh, wouldn't she like to have them? Those pictures.
I didn't even realize that we had church pictures of them.
No, I didn't either.
I'm trying to remember where her reception was.
It was right on Bustleton Avenue. It was a nice place. On Bustleton and Byberry, right on the corner there. They walked from the house up to the reception.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name of it. I remember all her bridesmaids had peach dresses. They looked
did
so
they?
pretty. Yeah. She made a pretty bride.
Yeah,
with
she was.
red hair.
Yeah, she was a pretty girl.
And she had beautiful red hair.
Yeah. I ended up doing the jitterbug, I know, with George.
There's Jim.
Oh, that's at the other wedding, isn't it?
No.
Oh, I
that's
didn't know
still-
he was around when
still at
Linda
Linda's
got
wedding.
married.
I think that's Joni, and there's George taking pictures. But I was sitting next to Joni. There's you and Ruth.
Mm-hmm.
There's Bill Long, and Aunt Carrie has her back to us. There's Muzz.
I forget what she had for her dinner. Oh, there's you. Oh, it's
Ah,
you and
that's
me
you and me
doing a
dancing.
pogo, I guess. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you used to like to do the polka. There's Jim.
Yeah. Boy, look at that young, handsome guy there. Oh, there we are doing something, I don't know. Looks like we're the only ones dancing up there.
I still have those gowns. I don't know what to do with them.
I have to give them away to some needy person, I guess. Oh, gee. Ah. I don't know who they were talking to, Ruth and George. Oh, they were in a deep conversation. Now there's Joni and Billy,
Mm-hmm.
and there's Jim and me. Now this is a picnic at your house, another picnic.
Mm.
There's Aunt Carrie and Bill Long again.
Yeah, that's when the lots came.
How'd
I
you have
think.
all the energy to dance around like that when you were having all these picnics?
Well, I guess I was younger.
Now there's Linda and Jimmy. That was after they got married.
Who's in the hammock?
Looks like Muzz. She's all worn out. There's George Lot again. There's Ruth. There's Linda. She's all dressed up in a dress.
Hmm. Did she take you over to the...
Yeah, I think we went back to their apartment. They wanted to show us the apartment they moved into. After
Oh, were
got
they
married.
already married then?
Yeah, that was after their wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Billy and Joni are there
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. She's such, Linda had such pretty red hair.
Yeah. Look at you, smarty pants. You're pretending you're going to pour the water on Linda's head. Bill Long, he really got around with Aunt Carrie, didn't he?
Hmm.
It's nice that they were able to have that time together.
Yeah. Well, he was a great help to her, and then she had the nice home that he could board, you know.
Look at Jim.
Hmm.
Oh, there's Audrey.
Aw.
I don't remember that occasion. She must have stopped. She was
Yeah.
on her way somewhere. Such drama.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't remember what that occasion was. Oh, look at this now.
I get you all dancing.
Yeah, you two, you and Audrey were the dancers. I wasn't any kind of a dancer.
Oh, you had rhythm. You had rhythm.
Not as much as you did.
Look at all the trees along Grand Avenue. Isn't that Grand Avenue?
Yeah. Now, what car is this coming in? Oh, that's me. In my car. I must have been coming home from work.
Think so?
Looks that way, because I wouldn't be dressed in a dress unless I was coming home from work.
For the jealousies?
Oh no, we had them long before that. Oh, this is Audrey's wedding.
Oh.
There's Audrey and
Wonder if
Dave.
they have any movies of their
I
wedding.
think somebody did take videos. There's Chris and Sue.
Aw.
There's Jim. Chris and Sue were cousins.
Hmm. Nice girls you met on your Europe trip.
They're the brides, a couple of the bridesmaids and me sitting
Mhm.
there.
You could have moved from there and sat at the where Jim's table was and the girls from New York.
Well, I don't know if there are any seats.
Hmm. Oh, people move. They get up.
Well, I think I did eventually end up there.
Yeah, there you are there.
Hmm.
Who's that?
That's Dave's mom, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
and his dad, his
Mm-hmm.
mom and dad. Sue and Chris,
Oh, it's at my house.
and the original Dancing Betty. Now I guess that was when they were there for Audrey's wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Sue getting out of the car and Chris. They were cousins. Sue was from New York and Chris lived in New Jersey.
Well,
And we met them on our Europe trip. That's how we
Right.
got to know them. Look at Jim clapping his hands. I think he was going to take us for a drive downtown, like a little tour or something. Yeah, they were awfully nice girls.
My accommodations for them wasn't too fancy, but they seemed to enjoy it.
They thought you and Daddy were great, and they really enjoyed, staying with us.
Mm.
There we go.
Oh. Oh, is that my favorite dress?
I don't know. I thought is that your? I
think
know you
it-
had a gown that you liked.
No, I think that was the act. I was going to use that for your wedding. This was the year before when, was married. Who was married?
Now, what were you dressed
Bruce.
up for? Audrey's wedding in this? Is that what you
I
wanted
don't
her wedding?
know. I don't know what I was dressed up for.
It's a pretty dress. You're
Yeah.
doing real good dance.